Hi, my name is Art and I teach Python, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use function range. Alright, so first thing first, range is one of the built-in Python functions. If you're not sure how to use it, you could always use help because that's Python. And you see here they give you definition of that range. So what range does, it creates or produces a sequence of integers. So it just returns a range of numbers. So suppose you want to get range of numbers from 1 to 10, so it will generate you range of numbers, and all the numbers will be numeric data types, integers. We could see that function range takes three arguments: start, stop, step. Please do not confuse those with slicing, because slicing is Python built-in notation. This is function, although the arguments kind of similar. All right. However, you could provide just one argument, stop, and then default value for start point would be 0. Now the main thing you have to remember about function range, that stop is exclusive. You see? Now stop is exclusive, so it's not included. So let me show you what I mean. So if we pass here 5, it will generate range of numbers from 0 to 5, and most of the time people would use function range with the for loop. So for I in range, let me print I, and now you see I'm getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How come I'm not getting 5? Because remember, 5 is exclusive. So that means that we never will get 5. If we want to see 5, then we would need to increase that stop point to 6. Now you see I'm getting 5. And also, since we're providing just one value, function range takes it as a stop. So you see the default value would be 0. But suppose we don't want it to be 0 because maybe we want to multiply that number by some other number, and according to math rules you cannot multiply by 0. So if you don't want to see this 0 here, you could pass here 1. So now you see what it does, it generates your range of numbers within that range from 1 to 6. 6 would be exclusive because it's stop. So what's the deal with the step? So here step is always there, quietly sitting there. So 1 means we get number by number. However, if you change this number to 2, that would mean that you will be skipping a number. So you see now with step 2 we're getting every other number. So that's how step works. However, let me get back to that original example. However, if we want to go in descending order, so maybe I want to go from 5 to 1. So then what we need to do? So then we would need to swap this value, start and stop. So then my starting point, since I want to go in descending order from 5, will be 5, and my stop will be 0. You might ask me why 0? Because remember, stop is exclusive, it's not included. So you see here 1, and if I pass here 1, then I won't be able to see that 1. But what's beyond 1 would be 0. And then I would need to change that step from positive number to negative number. And again, if this is a little bit confusing, you could always think of that minus sign as direction. When you have a positive step, then you go from left to right. However, if you have a negative step, then you go from right to left. And you see now we get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's how you could go in descending order. So the main thing I would like you to remember, that function range requires at least one argument 5. So then, I mean, not just 5, but any number. So then that number will be accepted as a stop, and stop is not included. So that's why we don't see that 5. All right. And also, if you would like, you could provide start, and maybe 11 as a stop, and then 2 as every other number, and you see what we're getting. We get 1 3 5 7. So we're skipping a number. Why? Because our step is 2. So in this case we're getting every other number. Start, stop, step. Give it a try. Try it with a bunch of different numbers, try it with a bunch of different variations. Believe me, it will make sense. In my next video, I'm going to show you how you could use range to generate an index. See you in my next video.